If you want a fast way to drive yourself completely mad, try researching cat nutrition, cat food on the internet. You will find different vets telling you exactly opposite things. And of course, the food companies have plenty of different foods that they want to push on you, and lots of reasons why they think those foods are okay. Fortunately, a lot of them are okay. And it's true that, like humans, cats can survive a long time on a really crappy diet. I'm a good example of that. But overall, you want to do the best you can. And the reality is that the nutritional needs don't change that much throughout a cat's lifetime, even if they have health problems. It's usually a matter of sticking to some basic principles with the food and treating the other health problems separately. But when you're reading all these claims about food, the one thing to keep in mind is the phrase obligate carnivore, not just carnivore. Cats are special. Yeah, obligate carnivores. Their need for meat is even stronger than dogs. Dogs being just regular carnivores. And hope you don't mind me rubbing my nose. I'm allergic to cats. Had a little cat fur there. Anyway, cats are obligate carnivores. They are designed to digest meat. Yes, they can handle carbs, but they don't need carbs. And they shouldn't have large amounts of carbs over a long period. It's not even good for humans, much less obligate carnivores. So, basic principles: meat and moisture. The meat is what cats use, meat protein, to build and maintain muscle mass. When we say a cat's losing weight, they are usually mostly losing muscle mass, because if they don't take in enough protein, they start pulling it back out of the muscles. So you want meat to be the primary ingredient. You want to minimize or eliminate the fillers, and that's not just grains, but tapioca, peas. Oh, they'll throw in all sorts of things and tell you there's a good reason for it. Probably should avoid soy. It has the potential to disrupt the thyroid. It doesn't cause the tumor that causes feline hyperthyroidism, but it can potentially cause some issues. And it doesn't hurt to avoid glutens. Beyond that, it's partly a matter of quality. It's often a matter of budget. And it's always a matter of what a cat is willing to eat. The best food in the world is no good if it stays in the bowl instead of in the cat. Now, as a general guide, canned or raw are both better than dry. Dry, even if they claim to be high protein, a lot of that protein is usually plant protein from grains or peas, pea protein, something like that. And plant protein is just not as good for an obligate carnivore. And, well, moisture. Kidneys need water. And dry means not so much moisture. On the lower price range, the Fancy Feast Classic line meets those general guidelines. Not to say that that's exactly a low price, and they have been changing some of their ingredients so that byproducts are more likely to be the first ingredient, which is not ideal. But if the cat will eat it, hey, it's low carb and generally a good amount of meat protein. Of question might be whether or not the quality control is as good as it should be. Moving up, you've got foods such as Weruva, some of the Halo lines, some of the Merrick lines, Hounds and Gatos. Oh, it's not an endless list, but there are plenty of things to try. You also have the raw foods, either frozen raw or the freeze-dried. Raw goat's milk can be a good nutritional element for the cats who like it. So you do have plenty of options. Take a look at your store, take a look on the internet, and Chewy.com is a good place to at least research. Prices are often better, not always, but often. And if nothing else, you can, kind of find a lot of the food options that you may not know exist. And then check them out, talk it over, and see who's going to eat it. And that's Chewy, and a lot of the good pet food stores will usually take food back if the cat refuses to eat it. So give it a shot. Remember that just because they eat it once doesn't mean they want a case of it. But find what you can, meat and moisture, and I'll do a video later about things such as kidney disease and nutrition, how to support the kidneys while sticking to a food that actually has enough protein. So take care of the fur, Ken. Try not to confuse yourself too much. I hope I didn't add to the confusion too much. And, as they say, don't believe everything you hear, see, or read, and that includes me. Do your research, do your thinking. And remember, cats, those little buggers, are obligate carnivores. So long.